Hello, human beings. It's that time again. That beautiful time where it's snowing, all the lights go up, chestnuts are roasting over open fires, Jack Frost is nipping at your nose, there's a man with a beard in the sky with the reindeer going ho ho ho. That's right, if you guessed it, it's manga haul time and not Christmas. Let's check out this haul. This month was awesome. You're about to see a big old stack of manga, and it's not all the same old, and some that aren't even available to the public yet. Listen up. Down below is my affiliate link for Right Stuff Anime. Copy it, stick it in your bookmarks, and whenever you shop there, use my affiliate link so we can get more coupons, more giveaways. Let's get into that haul right now. Okay, manga haul time. This is a new mat, if you're wondering. I just want somewhere a little softer that doesn't move around for the manga. First one up is Oshinoko, if I'm saying that right, Oshinoko. This one's been talked about a good bit here and there and been hyped up a little bit. I do know the premise and everything, and it is very weird, so it'll be pretty exciting to see where this goes. Then we have My Special 1-1. This is a new series, so like always, if you want to know anything about any of these series at all, let me know down in the comments and I will get the information for you. Then there's Spy Family number 9. Always love it. Spy Family is great. Witch and the Beast number 2. These always have some pretty cool covers. My wife is reading this series and she likes it so far. Wand Dance number 4. These colors are great. I like that it's not just a regular green, it's like that neon green. So these are going to look pretty cool on the shelf. Number 4, continuing with that. Now I took a break for a little bit with Children of the Whales, but I am getting back into it. I own more than this, and this is 7, 8, 9 here. And just take the time, people. Just take the time to appreciate these covers. And you can't see on screen, but some certain things are glazed on them. I think right here shows it perfectly. This series is just straight up amazing, so I'm excited to get back into this. And we got Sayonara Football number 15. It's getting up there. I did see somewhere that it ends soon. That could be wrong, you know, everything on the internet is not always correct, according to popular belief. Drifting Dragons number 12. These spines, I think, are cool. Let me know what you think about spines that are wraparound. They can look good, depending, and I think these ones look pretty good. Then there's Kimono Jihen. I feel like I never say this right. This is number 4. This is still in its beginning stages of the manga, and I'm pretty impressed. I read a lot of manga, and this is not the best thing I've ever read, but it is definitely better than a lot of things that I've started. Sakamoto Days number 6. I'm officially not just reading this anymore to just read it or the hype or it's gonna get better or something. This is good. Volume 1, 2, maybe a little bit of 3 were not a slog, but they were slower, world building, character building. It didn't feel super great. It was just fine. Now it's getting like really cool, and I look forward to the volumes all the time. Here's a new one I tried, Pandora 7. This is by Yen Press. This was a crazy first volume. I'm not sure how to explain it. I went into it blind and it was 1,000,000,000% not what I was expecting, and yeah, I really want to know what happens next. It is weird. There's a lot of unanswered questions, so if you want to try something very different, maybe some surprises here and there and not what you're thinking, pick this sucker up and give it a try. Moriarty the Patriot number 9. I'm getting through these slowly. Good series, things I don't like, but a lot of things I do like. You know, it's good. Karate Survivor in Another World 4. This is one of the better isekais out there in my opinion because of the pacing. The pacing in isekais can vary, but this pacing is like slow, but slow in a good way. It's like a slow that you appreciate and you want to savor. And if it started speeding up, you would end up hating it. You'd be like, ugh, this stinks. I love the progression, the character progression, story progression. It just feels good. Then we have the kid from the last dungeon boonies moved to a starter town number 6 and 7. At the moment I am putting this on the back burner. It's not dropped officially, but it's getting put into a place where few manga come back from, if that's a way to say it. And the reason is I've read 5 of these, and every time I get them, and I had these too, I was just picking every single thing I could read, even things that I don't like as much, because I didn't want to read these. So I finally said, okay, it's time to put these aside. They're just a slog to read and get through, and I just at the moment don't care about the story, and I don't really care about most of the characters. Let me know if you feel that way about anything, or if you have read this and know anything about this series, and if it's good or bad or you felt the same, let me know. Break time. Here is not a manga. This is Meta Mouse, and this is just a sequel that looks inside Mouse, which we know is one of the greatest graphic novels written ever, and it is just absolutely wonderful and very impactful. So if you know anything about Mouse, try it out. You will really enjoy this. Here's a new one, Shoha Shoten number 1. If you want to know more about this, let me know. Then we got the most heretical last boss queen. This is a pretty chunky volume. 7 Seas. This is volume 3. Still going with that. Another new one, My Secret Affection volume 1. This was red and it was Dees. So here's a new series if you're looking to get into it. Then we got I Swear I Won't Bother You Again volume 3. So this person has bothered them at least 3 times now. Volume 1, volume 2, volume 3. And yes, I don't know what I'm talking about, but this is pretty good so far. Then it has been a long time now, but we got a Flying Witch. This is volume 11, and I will say it till it isn't. This is one of, if not the best slice of life out there in print right now. So if you're looking for a slice of life that's funny, calming, really enjoyable, Flying Witch is what you're looking for. Here is one from IZE Press. So it is graphic novel-y and in color, heavy pages, and this is Villainous Destined to Die. This is volume 2. Real nice cover there. Then there is Alice in Borderland number 5. Read through this one. It was good, and I had it upside down because it's like a playing card, so you see it both ways. But still going on with this, still a lot of things that need to be answered, a lot of things in the dark, don't understand everything. Pretty good so far. Now here is a series that was on the same pile as the Last Dungeon Boonies, that was in the limbo, get put away, dropped kind of area, and as you see here I got 4 and 5, and these covers look great. I wish these spines mimic these covers, because these spines are bland as fudge, so that's kind of lame. But I had volume 1 and 2. I wasn't feeling volume 1, then I read volume 2 and it felt better, then 3 and 4 feel even more better. So it's not out of the woods yet, but it is good so far. Though I will say a lot of his character faces now are kind of like reminding me of Golden Kamui. Does anybody else read both of those and know what I'm talking about? Then we picked up a chunk of Reincarnated as a Sword 4 through 9, and I read through these. This Isekai is decent. It's not the greatest Isekai I've ever read, and I know a lot of people like it, and it is good, but not my favorite thing. But I may start picking up the side stories too of this, and let me know if you like reading side stories. Do you buy the side mangas of other mangas that are popular in your series, or do you just go, meh, I don't need those? And yes, we are scanning in every single one of these manga. If you want to know about the biggest game changer in collection tracking and manga, make sure you check out right here my last video. It was awesome. This is changing the game. Saint's Magic Power is Omnipotent Volume 7. Still going, still good. Magic Artisan Dahlia Wilts No More number 4. This is also ongoing, still good. Heavy Hitter Time, Yona of the Dawn 38. Little bit of a skimpy volume, but like always, We love it. We want more of it. Here's a newer one, Shonen Note Volume 2. Only 2 are out at the time of this, and this one is good. So if you're looking for something new and fresh, check this puppy out. Ghost Reaper Girl number 4. I'm liking this background with the pills and the syringe and stuff. Looks cool. Here is Blue Box, the sequel to Red Cube. This is volume 3, and the wife is liking this series so far, so hopefully that continues. Shadow House volume 3. A lot of 3s, I feel like, a lot of 2s and 3s. Must have been a boom of newerish series a couple months back, but this is Yen Press. Also, this series is good and different. I would definitely say try this out right now. Then we got Kakurio Bed and Breakfast for Spirits. Hashtag saying that very wrong, most likely. Another skimpy little volume. Can't be a haul if you don't have Mao. Mao is like in every one of my hauls, it feels like. Mao number 10 by the creator of Inuyasha, still ongoing. Otaku Elf number 5. The series is just like kind of like slice of lifey, but like really enjoyable and funny. Kageki Shoujo number 8. This got read pretty quick when it entered the house. Wife really likes this series. Ancient Magus Bride number 17. Sounds weird saying that. 17 of these? Really? For some reason, it just feels like there's like 10 of these, but 17? And these are coming out pretty slow. Love of Kill number 11. This one does not come out slow. This comes out pretty stinking fast. Here's another volume 3, In the Clear Moonlit Dusk. If you're looking for another series to try out, still in the fresher stages. My Love Mix-Up number 7, another good one that most people like. Here is one that a lot of people wanted to get their hands on. Orange to You, Dear One. Everyone loves Orange and everything about Orange, and people have been wanting this. So finally got our hands on this, came out, and it was good. Here we got Chojin X. This is another one that people were waiting for and pretty hyped up for. This is the creator of Tokyo Ghoul, and this series kind of feels Tokyo Ghoul-ish. It is pretty good for a volume 1. A lot of times volume 1s, no matter how great the series is, volumes stumble a little bit getting things set up, but this one was alright. I did enjoy it. I will be getting more of these to see where it goes. Then we got Shangri-La Frontier, Kodansha. I'm actually liking this one. I don't always like video game mixed series, whether they're isekais or not, but this one is probably one of my favorite ones. Here, The Wolf Never Sleeps. This is volume 3, and this completes The Wolf Never Sleeps in manga form at 3 volumes. And let me tell you something, we're pausing here. That is a crime. It feels like a crime. This has light novels that are extremely popular and ongoing, so I just wanted to say I really am not happy that this got canceled in manga form. It is a huge bummer. Volume 1 and 2, in my opinion, were awesome, and Volume 3 was awesome. They did the best they could to end this series light years before it was supposed to end, and so they did the best of their ability. Obviously, there's a lot of questions that weren't answered, things that weren't addressed. It's bound to happen. It's a chunkier volume, but it just bums me out. I know the dollar bill speaks. You know what I'm talking about when I say jankier, less well drawn, stankier, worse stories, worse everything. Get to keep on going while things like this, which are refreshing and awesome, get dumped. Peach Boy Riverside number 10. It's crazy. I feel like so recent that I just picked up volume 1 off the shelf and was like, what? Peach Boy? What the frick is this? And here we are at number 10 already. I like this series.
Hello, fellow manga enthusiasts. If you like my video, or you just like sloths, or both, please consider subscribing. It helps me out a lot. Thank you.
Rooster Fighter number 3. This is just a, kind of click your brain down low or off series and just enjoy reading something a little quicker. It's pretty good. Shield Hero number 20. Let me know down below if you're enjoying Shield Hero. I love Shield Hero 100%. I wouldn't have bought 20 volumes, side stories, watch the anime, blah blah blah. FYI, the anime's worse. I feel like this new world and what they're trying to do in this, it feels maybe a smidge muddy. I'm not enjoying it as much as I did in the previous world or where they were at prior to this, but I still like it. Let me know what you think. Ice Blade Sorcerer shall rule the world. This is middle of the road. This is decent. I do enjoy it more than some things, but it's, you know, it's alright so far. My Hero Academia 33. A lot of people say it's, you know, My Hero Academia is a roller coaster, and that is true, but I feel like it's pretty good, and these later volumes are feeling good in my opinion. I like them. Mashal number 11. Mashal is okay still. It's never super impressed me. I think it's pretty good. I mean, this is this dude's first manga ever. I'm starting to feel like there's some things are a broken record, just going over and over, a lot of wheel spinning. I feel like the battles are just getting very repetitive, or repetitive with just smidges of different things happening, you know, nothing too crazy. And here we go. It hasn't been on screen for a little bit. Let's see if I can mess up the name. I get it right sometimes. Frieren? Oh my gosh. I swear I know it's German. I know how to say it if I'd look it up, and I've said it plenty of times correct, but I always mess it up. But this is volume 7. This series is awesome. I really like this series. Can't wait till the anime comes out. My Isekai Life, I always tell you when these come on screens, this is one of the better Isekais. It feels different, it feels fun. I really like this one, so definitely try this one out. Colorless number 3. Now, if you know anything about me, you know how I feel about Colorless. It is very bland and great concept, but I bought number 3 a long time ago. I misplaced it, and here it is now. And this series is dropped. Then we have the Horizon here, volume 1, IZE Press, obviously under Yen Press. And listen up, this is a manhwa, I have heard, but it is a webtoon. It's this direction, and it is dark, emotional, it is impactful. There are a lot of things we don't know, and I implore you all to try this out. Now, this is older teen, this has some older themes in it, so keep that in mind. And Yen Press sent me this one to try out and see what I thought. I thought after I read it, it was awesome. And I looked online, I knew nothing about the Horizon, and I seen online that this has high reviews, and it is a popular webtoon that many people love. So it coming to print is a wonderful thing. I would definitely tell you to check this out. It is something that you can tell is going to hurt you or make you cry or make you feel emotions, so keep that in mind. And I think it's also pretty cool, they sent me this IZE sticker. That's pretty cool. I'll stick that on something. And this Call the Night bookmark. And they wrote TheMangaSloth a nice little letter, so thank you Yen Press and IZE Press. And shout out to Castilla over there at Yen Press and Yen Press for hooking the community and people up with these titles that people want to read. This is something that people should read, and the titles you put out are awesome. Let me know your favorite Yen Press title down in the comments, and let's see if it's the same as mine. Thank you all for watching. I will see you all next time.